This is your lesson 1, laws of motion, multiple choice question, Samachir Kalvi, class 10 from the back side of the book, right? So your first question, inertia of the body depends on. It depends on what is inertia first? It is the resistance to change their position. Either it may be at rest or in the movement. So how it changes, how much inertia is changing is depend directly on the mass of the object. Heavier the object, it is heavier to push the body or come to halt, right? Both are difficult, but it depends only on the mass. So if mass increases, inertia increases. So they are directly dependent on each other. But weight is equal to mass into gravity. It depends on gravity. It changes with the location, right? It doesn't be constant everywhere. So the inertia of the body depends directly on the mass, right? Your first question. Second question, impulse equal to total change, delta P, right? So we know what is delta P. Delta P, how to calculate? We know the force, rate of change of force, that is how fast it, right? How fast it is happening per second. So we are changing force equal to delta P, how fast the change is happening with respect to time, right? If you multiply it with T, this is delta P, this is rate of change, okay, with respect to the time. So rate of change with respect to time, delta P and delta T will get cancelled. So force is equal to delta P. So the total change of momentum, that is what is impulse here, right? So your next question here, the third one, okay, Newton's third law is applicable for. It is what Newton's law? For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. If you keep a book on the table, it is at rest position. Even though it is at rest, there is an equal from opposite position of force applied from the table as well as from the book. So either in rest or in the motion, there is always an equal and opposite force acting on each other. So the answer is both in motion and rest, the Newton's third law is applicable. So both A and B. Your fourth question, plotting a graph for momentum on y-axis and time on x-axis, right? You are finding a slope. So it is slope generally is y by x, right? So rise by fall. So I am taking this point as y2. If you draw here, this is y2, this may be y1, to make you understand. This is x1, right? This point is x1 and here it is x2. So how will you graph? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, right? So if you have to calculate this slope, what is the answer? Then it is the rate of change of momentum. So if it is happening, rate of change of momentum with respect to time, so it is the force, okay?